had always been looking for a church that had all the good stuff without all the bad stuff. And so it was almost like people sat around and said, you know what, why don't we put off the bigger questions that we can't do anything about and focus on what we can do about making our lives right now and our community's lives better right now. And so it's like this was the formula. And when I saw that they were doing that, I was like, wow, well, okay, that's what I wanted.
I'm reminded every day outside of these walls how you can't have conversations about religion, politics, without hitting a nerve and without something being incendiary. Here, it's kind of a safe place to share ideas, and that's really one of the things that keeps us here.
Having Elijah here and having him exposed to different religions. It isn't that we're teaching him, the Unitarian Creed, because there isn't one. It's that we're exposing him to all of these ideas with equal weight. And that's just absolutely perfect for me. That's what I would have wanted. I would have loved that.
Every year about this time, we talk about next year. And it's the same in any business, even at home. You start thinking, okay, what's the budget for next year going to look like? Is there going to be a bonus? Is there going to be, what are the bills? How much will heating be this? So to me, it's all of the spaces I occupy do this at this time of year. So, I mean, there's no dread or anything. I don't know what more you can say about it. This is a normal part of being a family. This is not extraordinary.
It's funny, you can tell at times like this how different Mike and I are. We literally are different sides of the brain. He's so left brain and I'm right brain. Is that what it is? Because for me, that I don't even think about it that way. To me, it's a completely emotional experience. And what it is when I first came here, I felt like I was this new little person that didn't quite understand everything that was going on, but I felt welcome. And I felt like the church was this big entity that would kind of take care of me and help me to grow. And then as I was asked to do things, I became bigger, a little bit bigger, because I was more integrated into the community. And then it was, well, can you be in a committee or can you help teach the kids? And then I felt more a part of the church. But when we decided to financially support the church, it was, to me, the emotional completion. Because then I remember that it must have been the week after we did it, when I drove up and I saw some problem with the parking lot. I actually thought, oh, we're going to have to do something about it. And that I, up until then, would not have thought that. I would think, oh, they have to do something about it. Whereas now I feel this is my church. I'm giving back of my person and my resources to keep the lights going so that the next person that comes, who's the little person who's coming from some other thing and doesn't quite know what's going on, has the chance to grow and do the same thing again. So it's giving back for the next group that comes in, making sure we're still here so we can do that. So completely emotional for me. I have never been able to be in a group of people and be so completely myself without fear of being judged.
What was it that brought you guys to BUC?
We got a newsletter that said that you needed more gays. And scene.
Take two.
Are you laughing?